What is the malted liquor? What gets you drunker quicker? What comes in bottles or in cans?
Beer!
Can't get enough of it.
Beer!
How we really love it.
Beer!
Makes me think I'm a man.
Beer!
I could kiss and hug it,
Beer!
but I'd rather chug it.
Beer!
Got my belly out to here.
Beer!
I could not refuse it.
Beer!
I could really use a beer. Beer, beer.
Right, review for Masters of the Universe. Now, if you grew up in the 1980s like I did, you remember the He-Man cartoon. This has absolutely nothing to do with it at all. It's more like Star Wars. That's really what it is. It was made several years after Star Wars. It was still very big. Science fiction was absolutely massive. So they wanted to basically recreate that with He-Man, and this is essentially what we got. The plot line is essentially that Skeletor, who is an evil intergalactic emperor of some sort, we don't really know, he's not really given a past or history or anything, he conquers a planet called Eternia, and He-Man, who's a big muscle-bound kind of Conan-type character, is leading a rebellion, and there's this weird little Yoda-like dwarf who has a magic flute or something, and they get teleported to Earth where they meet Courtney Cox, and it all just goes very bizarre and very weird, and it's all to do with friendship, and they all live happily ever after, and I don't know what to say about this film. I'm halfway between thinking that it's the greatest film ever made, ever, and just absolutely diabolically dreadful. And I'll give you one little hint here. This film is all about Skeletor. He is just phenomenal. I mean, this is a bad guy who is so evil. He quotes Shakespeare throughout this entire film. He just drips evil like a big evil dribbly drip thing. It's just phenomenal, and by the end of the film he's acquired god powers, which means he dresses in gold armor for some reason, waxes philosophical about the nature of good, evil, death, and reality, and then falls into a giant pit full of lava. It makes no sense. It's absolutely insane, and I don't know if I love this film or hate it, because it's got enough in it to be both. So by all means watch it. I'm not going to watch it because the little dwarf guy creeps me out. Just little dwarf guys like that, they creep me out. They have these weird little dwarf powers and this weird magic flute. God, what the hell is that about? I don't even know. I would rather be stranded on a desert island with a turnip than watch this film. But by all means, check it out. It's the kind of film you will remember for the rest of your life. So, yeah. He-Man. Awesome.